Hey everyone, it's Bree and I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the SpiegelMom Scraps design team. And I'm going to be working with these sequin mixes here from the August release. I'm working with Lush Lime, Citrus Twist, and the very first one was Strawberry Field. Now I have a lot of the Amy Tangerine's Picnic in the Park collection in my stash. So I've been working with that, trying to get through it, and I absolutely love this collection. It's so bright and fun, and I've been trying to use up a lot of my stash because a lot of new collections have been released, and I'm trying to make room because I want everything. So I'm using this specific pattern paper from the collection, and I am fussy cutting out all of these hearts, and I'm going to do a little bit of mixed media on my background. So I've added some white faux stitching using one of my white pens, and then I've cut into this pattern paper also from the collection, but I'm just going to use the center of the rainbow, and I'm going to apply my mixed media underneath it so I could embellish and add my sequins using the tone on tone technique, which is one that I love to do, and it's so fun. So I've pulled out all of my shimmers, not all of them, but most of the shimmers that match this pattern paper here, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the colors on pretty just liberally and very loosely. I didn't prep my page with gesso for this since I knew that I wasn't going to apply too much liquid. I'm just painting it on to give my background, some subtle color. The first one I'm using is a Shimmers Creamies in Paradise Punch, and then I've got, I think this one was Frostbite, which is a Vibes, and then I believe I use like a Cold as Ice, and then let's see, I'm trying to remember the colors because I sped it up so fast because this I had like about maybe an hour of footage, but I didn't want to keep to leave it in because I'm just painting pretty slowly and taking my time and just really enjoying the painting process. So I sped it up so much. So I think that was Cold as Ice. This one is, I think it's Hermit the Frog or Forget Me Not. I think I used both. Those are the greens. And then this is Hint of Mint, which is a gorgeous mint color, which I don't end up using. I don't think I use it. I think it was too minty and didn't really match the pattern paper that I was basing my colors off of. So a little background about this layout. Now, the Sparkler design team, Jody with SpiegelMom Scraps and Sarah, who's the design team coordinator, they are amazing. I tried to get this layout up back, I think this was August 30th was when it was due. I was struggling to get it finished because we had a hurricane headed our way. So Hurricane Laura actually made it up to our area. It was supposed to hit us as a category 1. It got downgraded and was basically a tropical storm by the time it reached us, but just knowing that it was moving like strong enough to hit us as a category 1, that was pretty terrifying. So there was just, we had to prepare, we had to make sure that we had, our tanks filled up with gas, food and everything tied down. We were just basically preparing for the worst. So they graciously allowed me to skip that weekend. So this is footage from then. This was my layout that I finished and wasn't able to get up because we lost power. So we lost power for a day and a half. And the day after the hurricane, we had a heat advisory where it's supposed to be like 92, but it felt like 103, which was just crazy, crazy to me. So not only were we dealing with a pandemic, but we've had a hailstorm, we've had a hurricane, I don't know, it's just 2020 is crazy. So scrapbooking has definitely been a very great outlet for me to have. So I won't touch too much on that. I'll just try to get back to my layout here. But yeah, so I finished the mixed media portion here, and then I'm going to start working on the rest of my layout. So anyways, we lost power. We bought a generator. We bought AC units because the proposed power outage was supposed to be a week, which was nuts. But thankfully, SWEPCO they brought in like a bunch of people from like out of state and like brought them all here. And southern Louisiana, like the Lake Charles, Sulphur area, they got hit pretty hard, and they're still kind of trying to get back. I don't think they have power right now, but it was devastating. So, anyways, yes, so we're okay, and Jody and Sarah were so kind, and this whole Sparkler team pitched in and filled in my spots and some gaps and it really came together, and it was just really nice that, to know that you're surrounded by very gracious and supporting women, and I love it. So anyways, I won't get too mushy, but I just had to put that out there that they were amazing. We're safe, we're fine, yeah, it was just really nice to know that they had our back, and they kept us in our prayers, and yeah, it was really, really nice. And I had a lot of people that reached out to me on other design teams as well as friends, and it was just like, it was awesome just to have people know, like, hey, we're thinking about you. It's just great. It's just really nice and comforting, especially during these uncertain times, and it's crazy. Okay, so enough about that. I'll go back to my layout. There's all those beautiful fussy cut hearts that I have on my layout. I'm staggering them, trying to keep with that middle rainbow paper. And I've got all my sequin mixes on the left-hand side. I did throw in the Dolphin Cove sequins because I needed a bit of blue. And the reason why I brought up the hurricane is because I'm using the August sequins in this video, but my next project that will be due and will be up on the main SpiegelMom Scraps channel, that'll be using the September sequins. So if you haven't checked out the September sequins, oh my gosh, they are amazing. There's like little watermelons and little strawberry like clay pieces, and they are, oh my gosh, so beautiful. Like Jody makes the best mixes ever. They're absolutely stunning. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead, and I sped this part up a lot because I'm just embellishing, and I'm pulling a lot from the collection. And I do take some time to figure out, trying to find certain elements that match and that actually fit nicely onto my layout and match the colors of the section that I'm working on. So I sped that up a bit because it was a lot of footage for this part as well. Yeah, so I'm just embellishing tone on tone. Like I said, this collection is so cute, and those little tiny puppy stickers, I like want like 5 more of those sheets. I just love tiny puppy anything, and so yeah, those stickers are so dang cute. So I'm going to go ahead and work on applying my sequins now. I'm just going to go ahead and scatter them around my page, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Okay, so I found my glue. I couldn't find my glue. And then I grabbed my trusty crystal katana that I love so, so much. And I'm going to start applying the sequins where they go. So I'm working with the Citrus Twist sequin mix right here, and adding the yellow, and then using the Lush Lime and pulling in the lighter and the darker greens from that mix. And Lush Lime is gorgeous. I love this mix, and usually I'm not much of a green person, but I sure do like that, like this sequin mix. It's so pretty. Yeah, so there's Dolphin Cove that I'm pulling from, getting some of that blue, and then I'm pulling some of the pinks from the Strawberry Field sequin mix and getting those in as well. I did think about, I think I should probably go back and pull some of the peach from the Lovey Dovey sequin mix, because that will mean that I used all the sequin mixes from August. Yeah, gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love when Jody like brings out like rainbow colors, because then I just want to use all of them. And they're so cute. Yeah, and those watermelon and strawberry sequin mixes for September, I can't wait to make shakers with those. They're going to be so cute. I don't think I add anything else. This is me adding some smaller elements using those puppy stickers like I talked about, and I don't think I add too much. But don't forget, my code is Brianna15. If you use that on your next order, it'll save you 15% off in the shop. Here is a final photo of my layout. I love how this one turned out. It's so bright and colorful and fun, and my dog in the photo just cracks me up. She's so gosh dang cute. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.